Science for class 12th. Today we are continuing international organizations, and the other international organizations that we are going to do today is WTO. That means World Trade Organization. As the name suggests, that it is the organization related to the world trade. So that is an economic organization, and it is a global organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations, and it is the successor to GATT, GATT, the abbreviation that stands for General Agreement on Trade and Tariffs. And WTO was founded on 1st January 1995, and there are about 164 member states, and its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. The purpose of this organization is to ensure global trade, okay, that should be run smoothly, freely, and predictably. Now, what are the functions? The functions of WTO are administering World Trade Organization, okay, and trade agreements, providing forum or a place or a platform for trade negotiations, then handling trade disputes if problem occurs related to the trade related things, they are settled. Then monitoring members trade policies, the policies of the member countries, they are also supervised, checked, monitored from time to time. Then providing technical assistance and training, especially to developing and least developed countries. So that works in this direction also. And besides them, cooperating with other international organizations. So these are some of the main functions of WTO. And here the decisions are taken unanimously, okay, but it is felt, especially by developing countries, that major economic powers like United States, European Union, and countries like Japan, they manage to use it to form the policies that fulfill their vested interests. So they formulate the policies keeping in view the economic interest of developed countries, economically developed countries, and the interests are especially the interest of the developing countries and least developed countries, they are not paid much attention and they are ignored, okay. So these are the functions of WTO. Now we take another international organization, that is IMF, that stands for International Monetary Fund. This is also an economic organization, international economic organization, and it started functioning from 1st March 1947, and the main functions are to provide temporary financial support to its members, to maintain stability, and to discourage any fluctuation in the rate of exchange. Exchange is the money related to the currency. Now, other things are like credit facilities. It is maintaining various borrowing and credit facilities to its member countries, okay, and balancing between demand and supply of various currencies. So these are some of the functions of IMF. Another organization is IAEA, and that stands for International Atomic Energy Agency. This is not an economic organization, but its purpose is different. This is related to the use of atomic energy, and its aim is to promote the peaceful use of nuclear energy and to limit it for military purpose. And for this, its teams are regularly inspecting nuclear facility all over the world to verify that civilians reactors are not used for military purpose. And this is an autonomous organization that was established in 1957 in the month of July, and its headquarters is in Vienna, Austria, and there are about 171 member states. Okay, so that is a non-economic international organization. Besides this, there is another international organization, non-economic organization, that is Human Rights Watch. That is an NGO, and the headquarters is in New York, USA. And its main purpose is to pressurize some governments that are not protecting the interest of the common people and violating or not controlling the violation of human rights. Okay, so it pressurizes some governments to denounce abuse, okay, and to respect human rights. And it works on the behalf of the people like refugees, migrants, children, exploited children, political prisoners, etc. So the people who are sufferers, who are exploited in any way by their governments, by the authorities, especially the government, and the government fails to protect them. So this organization draws the attention of other countries also, just to see and force such governments to fulfill and to protect the interest of these sufferers. Another international organization is Amnesty International. Amnesty International is the world's largest human rights organization, and it has created a worldwide movement to prevent and stop human rights violation of any kind, like expression, freedom from discrimination, etc. And its secretariat is in London, England. And it works by writing letters, lobbying, media, using media, arranging, organizing events, etc. to draw the attention of the big countries towards any kind of discrimination or ill treatment or human rights violation. And this was formed in 1961, and it was awarded the Nobel Prize for its work in support of human rights, and this award was given in 1977. So these are some of the other international organizations that work at international level to support economically and on humanitarian ground. And the group of people do not belong to any particular country. Some of them are having member countries like WTO, IMF, and others are not having such limit, and they are working worldwide, like International Atomic Energy Agency, Human Rights Watch, and Amnesty